Hi, Cancer. This is Intuitive Truth Seeker here with your messages. These messages may be for you or someone that is in your energy. Not all the messages here will pertain to you, so only take what does and leave the rest. Cancer, thank you so very much for supporting my channel. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for subscribing the channel. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for being a part of this soul family, soul tribes. Cancer, I will take it slow so that we can get all the messages out clearly for you, okay? Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you. Stabbed in the back. Let me put my glasses on, Cancer. So, Cancer, stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Cancer, recently you seem to be a bit confused. You were drifting, not sure what is best for you. Wondering, should you go back to a past relationship? There were heartbreaks, pain, deceptions, and a backstabbed. This may have caused a separation between you and someone. You may have made some unhealthy choices in your love life and in your life. You needed to make healthy choices in your love life and in your life. You needed to practice self love and self care to be more happier in your life. You may be in a relationship or a situationship that your guts is telling you to leave, but something is holding you back. You may be in a situation where you have invested or you feel you have invested time and resources. So you stay there even though it is time to leave. There may be young children involved. There may be there may be codependency involved. Whatever the reason, Cancer, you desire to go back or back to a past or stay where you at. So you're like, should I go back? Should I stay? Should I go? You may have backstabbed someone and want to come clean, want to go back to an ex, go back to a connection, go back to someone that you separated from, someone you may have backstabbed to come clean about the deception. But you were confused and you didn't know what to do. You were feeling torn between holding on to what you have or who you were with or who you are with or going back to someone you have separated from. You were torn. You were wondering whether to stay in your current situation or go back to apologize and come clean to an ex or a connection, but you were holding back. You wanted to go back to someone from your past so that you can end all the lies, so that you can confess, so that you can put an end to the deception, the dishonesty. The truth about the deception may have came to light. You wanted to confess and to admit your wrongdoing to a past. You wanted to be honest and transparent. You had doubts and possibly you had insecurity as well. But you had to come to realize, or you had come to realize that for this past person to trust you, you will need to communicate and be honest. You may have in the past realized that you and this past person have a true connection, or you may have in the past realized that a true connection with someone, you realize you have a true connection with someone and you wanted to let go of the past and you wanted to return back. You wanted this past to let go of what happened in the past and you wanted to return back to this person in the past to say you are sorry. And Cancer, sometimes in life, that is all it takes is to just say, I am sorry. That is all that will heal. Sometimes people just need a hug and people want to hear, I'm sorry. But it has to come from your heart. But you hold off, held off. You were faced with many problems, Cancer, that made you lose your balance. You faced a lot of trials and tribulation. You were faced with challenges, Cancer, and you had seen that the love that you want will take work and effort. That word effort, I keep seeing for you, Cancer, effort. You need to make healthy choices, Cancer, for your life. And in love, in your love life, meaning, oh, my nose is all stuffed up, Cancer, but meaning, Cancer, that healthy choices, every choices you make, uh, have a consequence of a what choices do you want? Do you want a love that, that you want to go out there and just be, bouncing from relationship to relationship? Or do you want a healthy relationship where there's communication, balance, where you can travel, laugh, trust, um, you know, traveling together, enjoying, like something that you both enjoy together, supporting each other, being there for each other. If one is sick, the other could make a cup of tea for the other, something like that, you know, balance. So you needed to make healthy choices for your life and in your love life. You needed self-care as well. And one of the thing, Cancer, is if you do not love yourself first, you cannot love anyone else. You have to have self-love. Okay? So you needed self-love. You needed self-care. Okay? You needed these two things, self-love and self-care. You needed to make healthy choices in your love life, in love, self-care, so that you can be happier. If it's not healthy, it won't be happy. Love call. Someone wants to call you to express their love, or, Cancer, you could be thinking about calling someone to express your love, to let this person know that you are thinking about them and that you want this person to know that you love them. This could be you that is thinking this way, that wants to make this love call, or someone that is in your energy that wants to make this love call. You want to call someone, Cancer. I feel you want to call someone, a connection. This could be someone that you both have mutual attraction towards each other. They are attracted to you and you are attracted to them. It's mutual attractions between both of you. This is a close bond. This is someone that could be a potential partner or romantic love, the joining of two forces, unity, a unified love, a soulmate. This is someone you could have harmony with when you both join together, a emotional connection. You are thinking about calling someone, Cancer, who have the same affection for you as you for them. You could be trying to break free from negative influences, though, Cancer. You may need to break free from negative influences, Cancer, and unhealthy attachments, or even a toxic patterns, or you could be recovering or leaving a abusive toxic situation. You may need to, or could be. You may be detaching, wanting to claim your independence, reclaim your power. You want your freedom. You could be facing your shadows, taking your power back from a toxic situation, releasing. You're having some nostalgia of the past, wanting to reunite, remembering the innocence. You have a strong bond with someone, but there is some underlying issues that you still need to address or release. This could be your this could be a tendency. You may have a tendency, Cancer, to want to always manipulate. So you need to address these issues to make sure that the relationship between you and your soulmate have a healthy relationship and one that can be long lasting. So you need to be self aware. And being self aware meaning that you gotta be truthful to yourself first. You gotta look at yourself and see all, have a self reflection and see all the things that needs to heal, needs to change, needs to be released. You are having nostalgia about a strong bond that you have with someone. And you want to call this person to express your love, to let this person know that you have been thinking about this person. The two of you, the two energy here have a strong emotional connection, harmony, and balance. And this is if you release toxic patterns, one which is manipulations, then you both will be willing to support each other. You first have to release from material or emotional dependency that were holding you back. Material is an addiction. You gotta release. And you need to confront your own inner demons and unhealthy attachments. You need to also be self aware. You need self awareness to know who you are. And when I say who you are, like for example, another person cannot tell me who I am because I know who I am. So you got to know who you are, look at the things that you do, and if they are unhealthy, got to get rid of those. Those are unhealthy attachments that you need to release. You need self-awareness, and you need to understanding of your role in your connection in order for this to flourish, okay? Um, and you need conscious efforts. So conscious effort, you need to think about it. You need to put effort into it. You got to put the effort in, Cancer, for any relationship to work, okay? And it seems you have a relationship here that could be a soul mate, but you have to release and you have to work on you. You could you could be someone who has done, the same patterns, the same things, the same unhealthy things for many years, and it would take a conscious um, effort to break free so that you can develop a more healthier relationship with this person here, your soulmate. You want to call this person, Cancer. You want to take action, but being self-aware is one of the key, and also effort. Putting the effort in also. Um, Something is coming in fast, like lighting. Okay, a sudden change could be a shocking news. Could be this could happen unexpectedly, an epiphany, some upheaval, a transformation. Okay, so Cancer, the message I'm getting here for this is that there is something coming in fast, like lighting, a sudden change, or you may get a shocking news of some sort. This could be a surprise, an epiphany, some kind of upheaval, a transformation. This have something to do with a new beginning. Could have something to do with a twin flame, a homecoming. Could be some surprise coming in that will both bring celebration and harmony, but with a chance, Cancer, with a chance of heartbreak or difficult emotions. This could be celebration of a marriage with families and friends, a reunion, or a event in the community, a gathering, stability, some feelings of belonging. but there is heartache here, Cancer. There's heartache, emotional pain, sorrow, trauma, grief, hurt, loss, depression, feeling broken. Wow. Cancer, I don't know what this is, but what I'm seeing here is right before the storm, it seems like there's a celebration. Or it would be like if you were like out celebrating somewhere, having fun, laughing, and all of a sudden, unexpectedly, this something happened that causes pain. And it might not be seen, but it might just be pain in the heart. Could be a shocking news. This will come as a surprise, unexpectedly, upheaval. It is possible, Cancer. This will come as an epiphany. A epiphany in that it might be a painful truth or a painful realization. This is why I said it might just be in the heart, like, or even a breakup. It could be a breakup also. Someone will be feeling a sense of disappointment, grief, regret, feeling like a failure, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved. There is a loss here, and someone could be mourning a loss. There is an emperor here. He seems to be respected, could be a father figure, a divine masculine here, divine masculine energy here. This divine masculine energy could be in leadership. He could be structured, some kind of authority figure. He could be very controlling or a bit controlling. He's very disciplined and focused. He likes to dream. He's sort of a dreamer. He could have his head in the cloud, could be a bit naive and sensitive. I'm seeing here also there's new love here with this divine masculine emperor or a new relationship or new emotions. This person could have a emotional awakening of some sort, some deep feeling that is awakened. They may even propose to this new love. So there may be two masculine here, okay? Or this is the same masculine. There may be two masculine here, or this is the same masculine. One seems to be in sorrow, crying over spilled milk, regretting a loss. Or this is the same divine masculine here. Someone could be a Cancer, which is you, Cancer. Someone could be you. This could be you. Someone could be a Scorpio or a Pisces or a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, or have Cancer and Leo or one of these signs in their chart. And there is a air energy here that I'm seeing. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or a Aquarius. Someone is returning to trouble, unable to move on from a past, stuck in turmoil, or returning, or running away from problems. Someone is feeling trapped. something coming in fast as a lightning, unexpectedly, suddenly. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. It is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. I keep saying time. You are trying too hard. Give it time, okay? Give it time. Time heals. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Now, Cancer, you could be saying that to someone, or someone is saying that to you. Let there be closeness between you two. But always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Wow. Cancer, these are your messages. This is where your messages end. Cancer, your messages are mixture of sweetness, and I am curious, Cancer, to know about the sudden changes that's coming in. Actually, Cancer, that message there is a spirit message. Spirit actually picked that message for you. So I asked Spirit what message does Spirit have for you, and that's the message that came out, okay? So please comment down below. I want to hear from you, Cancer. And one of the things that I did picked up on here was a lot of transformation, okay? And time, that time, you need to give yourself time. Give it time. You're trying too hard. Or just, you know, it's always time. Time is here. So I just feel like take some time and heal. Take some time for self reflection. And also take some time to be self aware. And also take some time to for yourself, self love and self care, okay? Self love, very important, Cancer, and self care. Cancer, I am sending you much love, much happiness, much joy. Thank you for hitting the like, share, and subscribe button. Cancer, mwah, I love you, Cancer. Bye.